If you're busy and you don't have time to buy and sell stocks, we have charting sessions, technical analysis that will help you analyze stocks. Even if you're a business person, you're a lawyer, you're an accountant, and you don't have time to trade the markets, technical analysis is for you. So if you want to know more how you can win and trade the markets using technical analysis, check this video out. Hi everyone, this is Marvin Germo. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing, about trading, about reaching your goals of financial freedom by using technical analysis charts, because it's not as hard as what you think it is. So if you want to know more about this, subscribe, hit the bell, and stay till the end of the video. Hey guys, we're up again for another technical analysis. By the way, this Lakers cap is given by May Mendoza. You've seen her in the videos, and her husband, Ontep Mendoza. Thank you so much. This is a tribute to Kobe Bryant. Anyways, in this chart, I'm gonna analyze a couple of stocks, and you will see it, that you get to analyze stocks at a very fast pace. That the video will just be less than 20 minutes, but we are able to analyze and talk about different kinds of stocks already, from US markets to Philippine markets and even gold. And that's the amazing thing about technical analysis, that you can use this time, the weekend, for you to be able to analyze your plan for the day and for the week. It's a misconception that you have to watch your stocks every minute. Please remember this. Investing in the stock market is not about in the monitoring. Investing in the stock market is about the positioning, the strategy, when you come in, how you come in, and what are your parameters to buy and sell. So comment below if you have stocks that you guys want me to talk about. Comment below also if you're excited about this. Comment, I'm excited, and let's go to the charts. So hey guys, let's do this. I want to start everything off with the PSEI, so that we have a framework of where things are going. And for those who followed our recent stocks by request session and my analysis, I mentioned that majority of the chart overlays, such as moving averages and all of the other indicators such as MACD, are relatively bearish still. But what I said though on that video also was, if you look at it here, it formed the resistance at the 7,450/7460 level. That being said, if you noticed it also, February 20th had a hard time to go up because of its failure to break this resistance. Then on the second day, February 21, it got confirmed, meaning it was not able to break the 7,450/7460 resistance. That also, it denotes that, hey, we are still moving in this range, that sellers are still pretty much selling at the 7,450, 760 level. So for those who bought when the markets hit 7,100, then congratulations to all of you. You could take profits as well and still make a decent, not so high, but a relatively smaller amount of money for the short term. Now, that being said, if it does not really come back to this level, then the narrative is it will go back to the 7,130 level, and that will be your support. So if it goes past that and it bounces off, then it will go back here. If it breaks past that, I really believe next target price will be here at the either the 7.7 level, somewhere around here, to be your next target prices for you to actually sell. But again, if the 7.130 level does not hold, then you may expect it to retrace down to 7.946 or to as low as 6.813. Now, here's what's interesting. Since the market has really been lackluster over the past few weeks and months, a lot of you guys were asking about other markets as well, and I featured Tesla on a previous video. I want to reiterate it again, that if you notice it here, the upward trend brought about by this trend line is still pretty much intact. And if I'd like to somehow make another one that's relatively steeper, that too is not also broken. And if I'll add the 20-day moving average, which is a short-term indicator, along with the 50-day moving average, you will see that all moving averages as of this point in time are still relatively bullish. So for those following moving averages, there's no sell signal for you. You can just hold on to your position as of now. For those looking at MACD is still also bullish, no sell signal as of this point in time. If you notice it here, the area where I placed the circle, our large buy signal, which started October, where it was at the 265 level. For those who bought at those areas, there's still no sell signal also in that particular point in time. Now, if you wanna somehow put a short-term support here, you have a support at the 800 peso level. That's where at some point it tried to build a resistance here as well, but based on the buying that's happening, this level is now solidifying itself as a short-term support. It's not super strong, it's not the strongest buying level. However, what we could actually see here is this: if it stays above the 802 level, then we could have a semblance that this could be its new range. If you notice it also, Tesla is 1, 2, 3 candlesticks close to the resistance at the 930 peso level. That being said, if it does not break 930 over the next few days, next week, then it could possibly retrace here. This could be the next sideways movement of the stock. But if it breaks past this, then you can expect Tesla to move and push higher as well. I want to show you Amazon. Comment below if you're learning. As you notice it also, the rudiments of technical analysis will apply for both Philippine and US markets. So if you know technical analysis, then it won't be as hard for you to be able to trade the markets because they're all the same. If you know how to analyze technicals, in the Philippine markets, it's all the same signals. Now for Amazon, I'll try to put my resistance here, then another one here, and I'll put my support levels here. Meaning at 2030 US dollars, if Amazon stays at that level, if you notice it also, this high here coincides also where the 20-day moving average is. So if a retracement will happen, because as you see it right now, Amazon built a resistance at a 2170 level. Because of that, we could expect it somehow that if it does not hold this level, you can expect that it may somehow, some way retrace and go lower to the 2026 level. So possible range for Amazon today is at the 2026 level. Target price is the 2170. So this is a very, very narrow and thin level. It's around 6.9%. If I'll zoom out still, you see it. Amazon is still pretty much in the higher end of its range as well. Higher end of the range means more people might be looking at selling unless we see something that would cause people to push and buy at a higher price as well. As you all know, there's still a lot of fear in the markets. There's still a lot of fear based on what's happening in the coronavirus. So that's how you can somehow put and tweak everything all together. I want to show you Apple. Apple, if you notice it, if I'll draw a trend line here for those who are trend followers, you will see that this particular trend line has not been broken yet. But if you try to look at a smaller and shorter line here, you will notice it also that it's trying to hold on to it for dear life. What I do know is this: the resistance here at the 325 level was not broken. And if I'll draw a support line somewhere around here, you have a support at the 300 peso level. So if you want this to move sideways for the short term, it must hold 300 pesos per share. If not, we may see a complete reversal for Apple as of this point in time. We already have two signals though for selling. Number one is this, across down from this. Number two, or actually three na nga. Number three is Number two is its failure to break this. And number three is the breaking of the 20-day moving average. So if you're asking me if there are any sell signals that have come out for Apple, we have three. Number one, breakage of the 20-day moving average. Number two, failure to break the resistance. Number three, the crossover from the MACD. So for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, you know what I mean by all of this. Next is I want to talk about Mega World. If you look at Mega World, you will see this. Mega World, I'll try to clean this up a bit. You will see that Mega World's downtrend is relatively broken, relatively over. You see this long downward path that got broken somewhere around here early this year, January 2020, and we are now seeing Mega World start to move sideways with a support at 3.81 and a resistance at 4.4. This tradable range is at 16.6 pesos per share, and if I zoom in, you will see this 3.8 is a support. Last Friday, Mega World tried to drop, and it's now trying to stay above this 3.8 level. Please remember this: if Mega World fails to stay above the 3.8 level, there's a possible downward movement to either 3.6, or if 3.6 does not hold, you may expect Mega World to go to the 3.25 level. So current support levels you need to watch out for Mega World: 3.8, 3.6, and 3.25. Bounce from the 3.8 level. The possible movement of Mega World is it will go to around the 4.4 level. You have a short-term resistance though here at the 4 peso level. If it breaks past that, then that's when it has somehow a shot, a chance, a narrative to go to the 4.4 level. So resistances to watch out for Mega World: 4 short-term resistance and 4.4 for a resistance that's relatively longer for Mega World. So if you notice it also, we've talked about the PSEI, we've talked about Amazon, we've talked about Apple, we've talked about Tesla, we've talked about Mega World. And if you notice also how we can analyze stocks, it doesn't take a large amount of our time. So that's what I've been saying, that it's a misconception that you can only watch stocks if you have a lot of free time on your hands. No, it's not true, because it only takes a few minutes of your time to be able to analyze stocks and make it also go up for you, or have buy or sell signals for you as well. So let's look at RRHI. I got a lot of messages from RRHI. You have for RRHI, you have the resistance here, then you have support here for RRHI. If RRHI stays above 70.87, you could possibly see it push up, and the target price would be at this resistance level at 80.77. So this particular swing is about 14.2%. It happened already here. Buy signal was May 2019. Sell signal came in July. So it was somewhat 2 months hold. And as you all know, it's still at the resistance. It's not at the support you avoid this total level. Then it hits the support December last year. Then after a few days, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 8 days, it drew close to the resistance already. So that could have been a trading opportunity. Now it's back down again to the support at 70.87. So for RHI, buy at 70.87, set your target at 80.77. Regardless of how many days it will last, what you need to remember always is to follow what the charts are telling you. Follow your signals for the stock. Now let's look at Pure Gold. Pure Gold, it tried to break down here at the 38 peso level. There was a large sell down last Thursday, opened here, closed here, tried to gap up, but it failed to stay above the 38 peso level. So for Pure Gold, please watch out for 38 pesos. If the 38 peso level does not hold, there might be a longer move down to around 34.9 or 35 pesos. So possible support levels are, aside from the 38 level, if the 38 level does not hold, you can expect Mega World to go down to 34.9. And if the 34.9 level may not hold, there might be a longer downward move at 28.36 pesos per share for the stock. I wanna talk about gold also. As you all know, if you know how to analyze technical analysis, you'll be able to analyze any market in the world. So this is a proxy for gold. If you want to trade somehow, just gold trust. This is what you call a spider gold ETF. If you notice it here, this is your support, this is your resistance, this is another resistance. So you see gold just continue to break out. It broke out the 145 level last January 3, then it broke out again the 150, the 149.3 level last February 13, and now you have 5 consecutive days of it having green candles. MACD, all of the moving averages are still up and bullish. And if I'll try to put my trend line here, you will see that it's still moving already in its steady uptrend. So those are some ideas on how you can trade the markets. Even if the total market in general is not doing so well, you can still find tradable opportunities for you to be able to maximize and still make money while all of these things are happening. Comment below if you guys have any questions. Comment below if you have any stocks that you would want me to analyze as well, and I'll try to make videos off of that so that you guys get as much information about it as well. So by the way, before I continue, events that I will have where we talk about all of this. If you think these are all jargon to all of you, it's hard to understand. We have events that will teach you how you can trade the markets. We have StockSmarts Manila this March, StockSmarts London this April, StockSmarts Singapore and Doha this May, StockSmarts Auckland, New Zealand this June, StockSmarts Sydney this July. Then we have StockSmarts in Dubai and Tokyo this November. So all of the details are in the link below. For those who want to learn the basics of stocks naman, but you are not in those cities, we have online courses for you. It's also in the description below. You will see Make Money Grow Money with Sean C, and you will also see Stock Market for Everyone with Chiquitan. It's our Tagalog course on stock investing. And for those who want to consume via books, we have books that can be delivered to you at any point in the Philippines. It's via Shopee. The link is down below as well for you to be able to grab a copy of those books. Comment below if you're learning, and we're gonna as we talk more about this. I want to talk about Ayala Corporation. Please remember, the reason why it's pretty much battered down is because of all of the things that are happening internally in the Philippines. But what we do know is this: there's a resistance for Ayala Corp at 766. There's a support at 713. all of the moving averages and MACD are still bearish as well. So you can't really expect Ayala Corp to move up until it breaks out from the 766 level for the short term. What else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about ABS. I know I made a video about ABS already, but as you can see here, there was a large sell down also last Friday. So this is how you can also segment it. This was another resistance that got broken out from. So one thing that you need to watch out for ABS is 21 pesos must be cleared for it to develop into a support level. Then you have another resistance at the 22.25 level. So watch out. MACD is also bullish. If I underlay the 200-day moving average here, it's already above the 200-day moving average, and it's relatively bullish from a moving average point of view. There was a lot of selling last Friday, but the volume was spiked up, but there were still a lot of buying the previous day, Thursday, as compared to Friday as well. So let's see how this ABS CBN news would unfold. Let's see how it continues, and how companies and buyers and sellers would react based on this. So for those asking about 7-Eleven, you will see a support at 132 and you will see a resistance at the 150 level. So 7-Eleven currently is at the resistance. If it does not go up next Monday or tomorrow, one possible realization is that because it's just close to the resistance. I hope you guys got a lot from all of this. I hope this is something that added tremendous value to all of you. I hope the videos and the charts helped you analyze it. I hope that while I was doing it, you have your charts open also and you're analyzing it as well, because at the end of the day, these are not stock picks, but these are stock analysis that will allow you and give you the conviction that if I can do it, so can you. And if it takes just a few minutes of my time to do it, so can you as well. And I guess that's it. If you're staying till the end, comment I stayed till the end, so I know that the videos that I'm actually putting out is something that is helpful for all of you. And I guess that's it. And if you're pretty much new to this video, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get updated every time videos like this come out, because it's time that we make videos like this so that when you get old, you do not make your children your retirement plan. Please remember, kids are not your retirement plan. You don't have to let them earn and then get all their money. No, you don't do that. You work hard so that you spend your own money and you use your own money, and your money is your own and you get to enjoy it without hassling your kids and giving them the burden to work for you. So I guess that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon. Bye everyone.